Jail on the big long where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on you better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players, my folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Darnold. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Darnold. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Escaping the pressure right. Open man downfield, it's Naylor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. That's to Naylor once again. Touchdown! Jalen Naylor. After the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw taken in by Hockenson here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 3rd and 6. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. To throw is Darnold. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. A first down throw, Darnold. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's Darnold. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Darnold. This one swung out here to Jones. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw, Darnold. Looking middle, and that's complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. To the air again, Darnold. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Darnold on first down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. He juked him, and this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll drop to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Faking the give, Darnold on the move to his left. Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6. Vikings now to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down. Darnold now to throw. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. Darnold to throw again. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must. Oh, Darnold loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Rolling to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now back to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He'll find Jones again, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and a yard. Caught on the right side by Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Throwing again is Darnold. Caught by Jones. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A play fake, and it's Darnold. That's caught by Munn. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's 3rd down and 5. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Vikings answer back with it. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And Darnold wants to throw the football. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now Darnold. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Minnesota,
two in, two up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me. Too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I get up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. The night, hell of a life. The night. Went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mules, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down. I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles.
Tonight, from Los Angeles, California.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. From his own goal line, Darnold. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. They'll run it with Jones. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. After the interception, here's Darnold.
Open man is Jalen Nailor.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And quickly, they get to the line. Now off the bootleg, Darnold.
That one complete to Nailor.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
And this one too low. The Vikings at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Cameron Curl. And the Rams will take over here.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Now Darnold.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They're going to look to throw.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. He'll look to throw. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line.
Darnold's throw taken in by Hockenson here.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Again, Darnold.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. The slot man in motion right.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Darnold now on second down. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the... Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. A final shot before the break. Darnold, he's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider... Jefferson going to go in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Darnold. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off of play action, Darnold. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Play action. It's Darnold. He'll buy some time right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Now it's Darnold. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A first down throw, Darnold. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Darnold.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. To the air again, Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Darnold now to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Trent Sherfield. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Man in motion is Sherfield. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Powell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Darnold on first down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. An inside give to Jones. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Back to throw, Darnold. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. All right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Pass complete to Addison.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Darnold completes it, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On 1st and 10, Darnold. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again is Darnold. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Here's Darnold. Touchdown! Brandon Powell from 3 yards out.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But
so here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Darnold.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And the LA offense ready for this next.
So the LA Rams with a victory here, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels, they take the ball away, they change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Rams, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get...
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them
today. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Darnold looking to start with a pass. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. You look at this Colt defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. To throw is Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. The Vikings sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. They'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because
so now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Faking the give, Darnold. Open man is Naylor. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play fake, and it's Darnold rolling to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than 1 step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now they send a man in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Jefferson going to go in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Here's Darnold. Rolling to his right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They give him a gain of 37.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field. And
he's got a man complete. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. On 2nd down, Darnold.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take possession as...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Darnold. Flushed out right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. Touchdown, Vikings! Trent Sherfield in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on second down is Darnold. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
Always important to get the first score of the second. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's first and 10 at the 19-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Darnold. They'll roll him out right. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Second down and 6 now. Back to throw here. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. In motion right is Addison. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't make.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are closing in on a 6-2 start as they... The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And Darnold going to slide to the ground here, but not before he does pick up the 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And that's caught at the 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up.
We just saw the dilemma.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. A 1st down throw, Darnold. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your team's levels gotta change to get mount. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. J2 back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. no R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
today. It's Madden NFL Football.
First play and a first pass coming for Darnold.
Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Addison.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, it's Darnold. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Vikings at 6-2 to start play. And they come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And if we look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Let's face it, anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits in this era of high-flying offenses, that's saying something.
23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to get... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The give is to Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. 3rd and 9 here. Darnold from the gun. He lets one go deep for Addison. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on a punt for the first time. And how about this? A fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Darnold down to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. The shotgun snap for Darnold, eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. A big play there for Minnesota. 49 yards. (10-7) our score after one right here on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson.
this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Play action. It's Darnold. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent gain, 35 yards. They'll set up a throw.
Pass complete to Naylor right side.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Now off the bootleg, Darnold out to his left. Darnold, he lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Here's Darnold now on second down. Flushed out right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he's on to punt for Minnesota. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And they're going to speed things up here. Darnold on first down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Darnold flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Back to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson, and the Jags will have...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off of play action, Darnold.
This is caught by Addison.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Escaping the pressure right.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. A third quarter now to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here's Darnold.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Throwing again is Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. To throw is Darnold, eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Result. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through them.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this one is incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That seemed to be linebacking 101 on how to diagnose and stop a run.
And what we're doing nowadays is we're taking those former safeties, those bigger guys, and making them linebackers to utilize their speed. He just made an absolute beeline after he diagnosed that play and ended up making a nice tackle on it.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished. And now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Trayvon Walker in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the
I caught you red-handed, red lips on some that ain't mine. I should call it off of where we're standing, 'cause girl, you and I don't wanna waste my time. Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I wanna confess you. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you, would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. Before you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you? What would you do to you? And tell me honestly, if you practice honesty, would you tell the world that you're everything I thought you'd be? Would you take you back? Would you cut you loose? If you were wearing these boots, baby, what would you do to you? Would you love you? Would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you...
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Darnold. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
They'll roll him out right. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw again on second down. Darnold. Pass complete to Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to answer. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So problems with errant passing continue. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now Darnold. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Complete. Jefferson the target. Down the right sideline. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear them?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. This is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the... Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Amani Hooker. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up second down. Back to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. They're going to go. It's Darnold. Flushed out right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. That fourth down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And they are going for it. Darnold. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Again, Darnold. He's going to take another shot here. And that one almost intercepted. Well, he's got 2 already, nearly a 3rd, but not to be it. It's 4th down. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A 1st down throw, Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw here. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Darnold. He's going to let it go again. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 2 catches, 2. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 3rd down and 1. They'll go again to Jones. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. A give to Jones. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd and 9. Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Now Jones. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Trying the power game with Ham. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Jones will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive line...
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Both
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, it's Jones. Busts through the tackle. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Aaron Jones, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And
well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Running right, Jones. Oh, able to, and now off to the races down the right side.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 10.
Here's Jones. And able to work his way down to the 16. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are...
Broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got 2 shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quit quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winner's tree.